Meantime, American fast casual restaurant chain Chipotle Mexican Grill is a familiar name in this country with 41 locations serving up customized burritos, bowls, and tacos. The $10 billion company posting a big first quarter earnings beat last week and saying its strong performance in Canada has set it up for rapid expansion in this market. In addition, the company is also seeking shareholder approval for a 50-for-1 stock split among the largest in New York Stock Exchange listed company history. For more on the road ahead for Chipotle, we're joined now by Brian Niccol. He's the CEO of Chipotle Mexican Grill. Great to have you with us. Thanks very much for the time today.
Yeah, great to be with you.
You have raised your sales forecast for the year. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about the trends you're seeing for the economy, certainly in the U.S., but here in Canada. And how you're navigating some of these questions around how comfortable people are going out and spending these days.
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, just to reiterate, fortunately for us, our Canadian businesses really performed, and we're excited to be able to be expanding across Canada. We'll probably be adding restaurants to the tune of 25-30% growth rate with new units, which is really exciting for us. To your question on the U.S. consumer, what we're seeing here is the low-end consumer continues to talk about how they're really, I think, under pressure when it relates to going out and spending, whether that's at restaurants or retail or trying to figure out how they can navigate the inflationary environment they've been dealing with for a while. Fortunately for Chipotle, they see us as a great value, and we've been able to, I think, maintain the right balance on what you get for what you pay. And when you come into our restaurants, whether it's in Canada or in the United States, the experience we want to provide you is one where you see great culinary, there's clean ingredients that you can feel great about enjoying, that are truly delicious, nutritious. You get customization exactly the way you want it. And then, look, we do it really quickly for you. So the combination of great food, great culinary, great speed, great customization for the price points that we offer out there makes it very affordable and makes it a very attractive proposition, regardless of what your income situation is. And, we continue to try very hard at that because we know that is a key piece of the puzzle for our business going forward.
And what are some of the anecdotal things you've noticed in a market like Canada that make you feel comfortable with continuing with an expansion in a market like this one?
Yeah, well, I would probably cite the most recent opening we had in Calgary, which was the first kind of new part of Canada we've gone into, in Alberta. And it was really exciting to see the response. I think actually it was one of the biggest openings our company had ever experienced. The team that was getting ready to open it told me, hey, get ready, wait till you see how this thing takes off in the opening. So it was great to see the response in a new area for us. We're also going to be adding Edmonton here pretty soon. And then we continue to build restaurants in Ontario and obviously British Columbia, so primarily in Toronto and Vancouver. But what's great to see is as we continue to build these restaurants, our teams have really developed the next set of leaders that are ready to step into these roles and run the next set of restaurants. And we've got really low turnover. We're staffed really well. I think it's a real testament to the leadership in our Canadian restaurants and above store leaders as well.
Brian, could I ask a follow on that? I mean, I think every company would like to have low retention or turnover rates and high retention levels with their employee base. Is there anything with the recipe at Chipotle that you think has helped you to be more successful?
Look, I really think it's the combination of we have a very clear purpose. So when you join our company, we're focused on food with integrity. And through this food with integrity, we want to cultivate a better world. And, we do that in a lot of different ways, whether it's, the planet, whether it's through sustainability efforts, whether it's employees as far as growth and development. So these things, I think, really resonate with people. And then when you join our company, I think what you quickly realize is we are a growth company. So if you come in, you do a great job, you buy into the culture, you live it, you lead it. And then you hold yourself accountable to deliver great results, you quickly find yourself moving up through the organization. So if your aspiration is to become a restaurant general manager, hey, we're going to be opening, another 20 restaurants here in the very near future. Big opportunity. If you want to be a leader that oversees multi-units, well, we're going to be opening so many new units, we're going to need more multi-unit leaders. So you can quickly see how the growth for yourself professionally is right in front of you. And I think personally, the company's purpose really resonates with people.
Now, when it comes to what's actually on the menu, sometimes we glaze over that in covering, the world's Bay Street and Wall Street, but you guys spend a lot of time trying to get that recipe just right. Talk to us a little bit about what can give you success, quite literally, with what's right in front of you, what's on the offering.
Yeah, look, I'm glad you mentioned that. Obviously, Chipotle, the core of the business is delicious food. And I got to tell you, the effort that our team does from farm to through the supply chain to get into our restaurant, fresh ingredients that are prepared every day so people get to experience, the delicious guacamole. These guys are hand mashing it. They're cutting, coring, scooping those avocados every morning. You'll see the chicken sizzling on the plancha when you walk in. Right now we've got chicken al pastor as well as the adobo chicken. People really resonate with those proteins, but everything's just really fresh. And you know how this is. When you see fresh food, it's colorful. It's got the smells. It's got, in our case, I always say there's the sights and sounds of Chipotle. When you walk into our Chipotle, you're going to see our team, cooking the chicken, cutting the, peppers and onions. And then, the sizzle gives off a smell. So it's just, I'm getting hungry talking about it, to tell you the truth. Now I know what I'm going to have for lunch again today. But it really is I think, a commitment to wanting to provide great ingredients with great culinary so that you get a delicious meal.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what is sizzling. The conversation these days on artificial intelligence and robotics, people are getting very excited about it. Typically, they look straight to Silicon Valley. We had a conversation earlier about what's happening in some of the big technology companies. But you're not ignoring the tech trends. In fact, you're looking for opportunities within your business. How does something like AI or robotics fit into the business of Chipotle?
Yeah, look, it's obviously something we want to learn on. We're using AI and machine learning already in our forecasting, our scheduling tools, just so that we're better deployed, better staffed, which results in a better experience for our employees as well as our customers. And then on the robotics, we've really kind of taken this approach of, we call it cobotics. We don't see robotics completely replacing the experience at Chipotle. We think it's a human experience that carries the day at Chipotle. However, what we do know is some of the tasks, of cutting, coring, scooping avocados, our team members would love to have a solution that maybe a robot could handle. And you probably heard us talk about Autocado, which will do just that. We'll still have to hand mash it. They'll still have to prepare it by hand, but it gets rid of that one task that we know is difficult for the crew. Another key area we're working on is we call it Hyphen, which is on our digital make line, automating the bowls getting assembled. And so what would happen is, as the team member on the top is still making tacos or burritos, on the bottom, we're filling bowls. And then what that obviously allows is more productivity out of the individual that works on the digital make line. So, we're experimenting in these areas. We're pretty optimistic about Autocado and Hyphen. We still have it in our Cultivate Center. We're on like the third or fourth prototype, but we plan to get that into a restaurant this year. And then we'll probably learn a lot more and figure out how it plays into our system. I always like to remind people this is a learning process. Probably a while ago, you might have heard us talk about Chippy, which was this idea of frying chips with a robotic arm. That did not work for us. So I always like to remind people, hey, part of this exercise is learning and failing. Not everything's going to work. But what we learned from Chippy was it was way too cumbersome to clean. And there was no kind of, call it backup in the event the robotic arm went down. So we've designed into Autocado and Hyphen these learnings where it's easier to clean. There's a backup system for our team members in the event it goes down. So, I love myself personally. I love this idea of experimenting, learning, eliminating tasks that frankly our team members say, man, I wish I could get some help there. But it can't compromise on the great culinary or the great experience we want to provide our customers.
Helpful context. Brian, just one more for you before I let you go. We mentioned the plan to seek shareholder approval on the stock split. I'm sure some people know, but I will remind our audience over the last, call it 15 years, Your stock performance has outperformed a huge number of companies that are listed in New York, and you have a per share price for your stock that is certainly higher than the average stock out there. Has nothing to do with the valuation, just the actual price of the share because of that appreciation. How much was that a consideration in this shareholder plan you've put forward?
Yeah, look, it was a big driver. We want our team members to be able to afford to buy our stock. And also part of our rewards program is giving team members stock benefits as well. And, what we saw is when the stock got over $2,500, now it's over $3,000. It just started to become, something that our team member, it's not as exciting to buy a partial share. And so to your point, it doesn't change the value of the company when you do these stock splits. But in this case, if it gets approved 50 to 1, now the stock will be more in that $50, $60, $70 range, where now people can buy whole shares. And look, I want everybody to participate in the stock growth at our company. And at our most recent all manager conference where we announced the stock split, as part of that, we gave a grant to all our general managers and folks that have been with the company for over 20 years, regardless of their level in the field or in the restaurant. So, hopefully we get the same experience for the next 5 to 10 years that we've had over the last 5 or 10. And this was one that I think emotionally everybody was really excited about. And I love the fact that the stock just becomes more affordable for our employees.
All right.